Hey guys, this is Random Sarah Grace, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make egg-free double chocolate cookies that are gooey on the inside and crispy on the outside. As you can kind of hear, on the inside they look like this. These are still setting, so they're on a cooling rack. This will serve you about 8 to 10 to 12 cookies, so yeah. The original person who made the recipe is in the description, so where you can like print it off, do what you want with it. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to make these, so if you want to keep making them or just listen to me ramble on, just keep watching. We are going to make egg-free cookies, and they're going to be chocolate cookies, because I find that if you make egg-free recipes, you've got to kind of have the flavour back there, and you know, egg kind of brings some flavour back into things. So if you don't have egg, you don't really have anything. So you've got to like replace things. So if you make regular cookies, you want them to taste like vanilla, you'll add vanilla into them, but they literally taste like cardboard with vanilla. It's not nice, okay? So you want to try and add another flavour, like either ginger or chocolate, any kind of flavouring that you can think of. You need to put it in there, or else they're going to taste like cardboard. Just with egg-free recipes. It's just something I've seemed to come across. The other one I like making is jam tarts. I love jam tarts. Love them so much. But this has actually made me gain a lot of weight because I've been able to, that's a vegan one as well. It's a easy ginger cake recipe. That's actually really nice, I like that one. But it's very oily, and it, you know, you have to put it in the oven for an hour, constantly watching it to make sure it doesn't burn. And when it does, you look at your life and you think, why? Anyway, so let's get on to it. So you want to set your oven. This is a UK standardized oven. I don't really know about American ovens, but Google whatever is equivalent to you. This is 170 degrees Celsius. Hang on a second. Okay, Google, what is 170 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit?
170 degrees Celsius equals 338 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we go, that's what your oven needs to be at. Now we go into the food drawer, okay guys? Now, don't judge me, I've got food in here that I don't like people knowing about, like, I don't know, jelly. Well, that's actually Andy's, that's not mine. And we've got a potato, you know. What else have we got? We've got a big bag of Doritos with a cheese sauce in the fridge. We've got like chocolate bars and stuff in that shelf I made. And we've got crackers, cocoa powder. To be honest, not as much snacks as you would have thought, to be fair. So, yeah. This is all the food, literally. All the food is in here. So as you can see, that is all our food. Because in the UK, we don't have much space and we have to make do with what we have. Alright, so the first thing that we need is Vitalite, well, sunflower spread, dairy-free. I actually bought one of these from Aldi. This is the one that you can get from anywhere really. But Aldi are like, they make cheap products that look like brands and taste like brands. But they made a cheap version of this one, I believe. And it was pretty good, but it had like so much salt in it. And that's what I'm trying to get away from. So I had to give it to my parents, literally. My parents have had so much food from me because ever since I moved out, I've literally been on like a food exploration thing. And yeah. So we need Vitalite. We need brown sugar, golden syrup, self-raising flour, vanilla extract. You also need one of these things. Basically it gives you like measurements if you don't already know. Like me, I don't really know. So we have dark chocolate by Aldi again. I should only use one, but yeah, let's just use one. And that's it. So now we can get a bowl. You need scales, and you need your bowls, and you really need this because it makes your life easier. So all I literally do is set it onto 0. Put the bowl on like that, and as you can see it's going up. Well, you probably can't see, but just press reset again so it resets everything in there. But then you kind of need to hurry up because you've got to put all your ingredients in, and then if it kind of like turns off whilst you put ingredients in, you won't know how much to put in, if that makes sense, because it will just say that everything in there is 0 grams. But yeah, okay, so we need 100 grams of butter, and just to pre-warn you, I am very messy when it comes to this sort of stuff. I don't know how you're supposed to like, yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to like not be messy when it comes to cooking. Alrighty, 100 grams, that's 35. That's 60, get off. 77, 87, 108, so let's take away some. 93, what the hell. 99, I'll do. Sometimes when you can't get the exact numbers, you just give up and just like agree with it, because I am not going to attempt to try and put 1 gram of butter in there. So 100 grams of sugar. I'm not going to sift this because this is sticky. Not sticky, but it kind of doesn't go through very well. $102. Well, it's going to be slightly sweeter, but who doesn't love sweet stuff? Yes, I'm moving the sugar off the table because it's good. 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. So it's always good that it does leave some of it in the spoon, because I like to eat it. Now we actually mix it. I'm just going to get a spoon. So it should look like that, basically. Next we need to do the flour and the vanilla. You need half a teaspoon of vanilla. Actually went all over me. Great. Paper napkin. Come to the rescue. For the flour, I'm going to put that over the top because I'm freaking lazy. And we need 150 grams of self-raising flour. This is good when you don't have eggs, because when you don't have eggs, you don't have the eggs help with it rising basically and getting thicker. So self-raising means that it just helps get more fuller and thicker. If you use plain flour, it won't do anything. It will just be like a ball. It won't rise. It won't look like a cookie. It'll look like a poo. So 150 grams. hate flour, it gets everywhere. Are we going to get 150 out of this? 147. Once you have 150 grams, if you're going to do chocolate cookies, you need to have 2 like tablespoons, 2 spoons, 2 spoons of chocolate. So you need to take 2 spoons of flour out, and I keep forgetting that every time I do this. So I basically put as much chocolate as I want in, but it's supposed to be like 2. So 2 self-raising flour spoons out and 2 chocolate spoons in. And then use the same spoon to crush it through. This is faster and less messy. See, look at that. It's like no mess at all. Okay, apart from that. Okay, so now we mix it all in. Oh no, we have the chocolate chips. 50 grams, okay. 50 grams of chocolate chips, so there's 100 grams in this. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so 50 grams? Wow. I don't know if you're supposed to add a whole box. I feel like you're not. That's probably too much. This is literally trial and error. I've never actually put chocolate chunks in there. I've put in like, you know, chocolate chips. So this is new for me too. Oh, I don't like it being melty, it's all weird. I'm going to break it into smaller chunks. And no, I am not adding 50 grams, we are going all out. Because I love chocolate. It is getting messy. The thing is about baking, I don't know how much fat is in each like cookie. So even though it's dairy free apart from the chocolate now, unless you got like vegan chocolate, because it's up to you what you use in your own recipes. I mean, that isn't really meant to be a vegan free recipe, it was a regular recipe. But doesn't have eggs in it, and it said like you can turn it into a vegan recipe if you want to do that, then you can. Okay, where's that big piece gone now? Okay, so you have to be really careful because there's like loads of flour in here. There's a chunk. Oh, damn it. Break. There's another one. There's another one. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh my gosh. How many did I put in? There. So it should start to turn, you know, so there's just no active like flour just flying around. And trust me, you will not be able to stop eating this mixture. This is also freezable, so you can put it in the freezer if you don't use it all, but this only makes about 12 cookies, so I'm pretty sure you're going to use it all. So when it starts not sticking to the bowl, you know that it's done. Okay, so now what you want to do is line a big tray. I'll just use grease-proof paper because it's easy. And then all this, you grab a little bit of it, maybe about that much, and you roll it into a ball and flatten it ever so slightly, like that. That's actually probably too much chocolate for the amount that there is. That's what happens, Sarah, you put too much chocolate in it. There we go. And now they need equal space, otherwise they will attach. So I'm just going to get on with this now. But you see what I mean about them looking like poops if you use regular flour. You can make some bigger if you want. Probably more recommended because there's loads of chocolate chips in mine now. Yeah, so this recipe can make like 12. Just depends how much you know, put in one ball, because they will get bigger, they're not just that size. So I probably made mine too big, but I literally don't have much space. I'm a bit small to make that bigger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far, and I'm going to eat that. Okay, so now they're going to go in the oven for 10 minutes. But I always do 12 because I find that this oven doesn't really, you know, heat up very well. Okay, Google, set a timer for 12 minutes.
Alright, 12 minutes.
Cool.
Starting now.
And then into the oven they go. They look good. So there is the cookies. They have risen quite a bit, but that's alright. And the fact that they're cracking is a good sign. That shows that they are nearly done, or they are done. So let's take them out and give them a prod. Okay, so I'm actually holding the camera now, that's why it's quite shaky. But what you do is you get one of these things that, or anything really, like a anything metal, because you want to make sure that it doesn't stick to it. So anything kind of a metally proddy thing, like a knife, a fork, an end of a spoon, you know, anything really. So you stick it in the middle and you take it out. Now there is a bit of residue on that one, so let me try on the next one. That one's not so bad. It's not so bad. That one's pretty bad. What I'll do is I'll leave these to set, like cool down, and then I'll look at them. Because if they look like they're going to set fine, then there's obviously no point doing it. And that's only that, like these two are the only ones that are like really bad, and I don't want to like fry the rest of them. It's difficult with chocolate ones because you don't really know when they're done. A good indication though is that the top layer is crusty. So yeah. So I'll give you an update in another 25 minutes when these have set. Okay guys, I've left these now to sit for just a little bit, and the fact that I can pick them up and they're not breaking kind of tells me that they're done. I really don't want to put them back in the oven because I feel like they will literally just fry, especially because the top's quite firm. So yeah, even if they aren't done, they're going to taste amazing on the inside. They'll taste like cookie dough. But I'm pretty sure that once these cool down, they're going to set like properly. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, you'd put these on a cooling rack, which I've got one here. But I don't need to do that yet. But you put them on the cooling rack. And then, you know, you'll have awesome cookies. Don't put these in the fridge, because if you put them in the fridge, they kind of set and they go very, very cold and like obviously very firm. So I'd leave them in a cool, dry place, maybe an airtight container. It's probably the best bet, and eat them within like 3 to 4 days, you know, but they'll be gone as soon as you show everyone. They're gonna be like, oh yes, please, and have a few, not one, a few. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.